ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SCW Cineto being held by Slam City Wrestling in front of 40,000 people at Yankee Stadium. That's right. And because it's being held at Yankee Stadium, because this is our fifth or sixth season finale, I think this is our sixth season finale, we're going to have a lot of shows on the pre show, try to get everyone on the card. I've decided now after 6 seasons that that's what we're going to do for Homecoming. We'll have a lot of pre show matches to get guys on the card so I don't get the anger issues, and then keep Homecoming more in line with our storyline driven based, etc., as it pertains to more over being you make it if you make it. All right, we have a 71 out the gate where MV Young won a battle royal, with Trey Miguel being the last elimination. All right. Next up in the pre-show, we had Jake Something defeating Rigido with his Black Hole Slam in just under 8 minutes, excuse me. Next up, we had Diaza Quetzal, JC La Hydra, and Thunder Rosa defeating Millie McKenzie, Miranda Elise, Momo Watanabe, and Tiffany La Princesa Nieves when JC submitted Miranda Elise, 63-38-70. And in the last pre-show match, we had Penta defeating Gringo Loco, Nick Wayne, Futuro, Shota Umino, and Killer Cross when Penta El Zero Miedo pinned Killer Cross with the Made in Japan. 81 overall, fantastic pre-show match that really got the crowd off to a hot start. And keeping it there, it's going to be Mike and Cohen opening the show. Me and Cohen, we've been doing great. Cohen's still about 100 days away from returning or debuting or wrestling more frequently in the ring after his broken skull. So 75 here, out the gate to start the show. It's going to be a great show too. And a wild brawl that had superb wrestling and great heat. Emerson Jane defeats Shotzi Blackheart in 12:42 by pinfall with her Bitch Please finish. Emerson Jane makes defense number 7 of the Slam City Wrestling Women's Interim World title. As we recall, Kana will be facing La Hija in one of our triple main events tonight. Kana, yes, formerly Asuka. If you're just new to the series, if you're just new to the show, thanks. She's our forever champion, if you will, to steal a line from Ember Moon / Athena. She has 99 title defenses. On the eve of her 100th, Kana injured her. We then had an interim title handed out via competition, which went to Emerson Jane. She's building it up. Normally, you would assume, whoa, Emerson Jane, finale, let's see her in La Hija merge those titles. It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen here tonight. Because we got Kana facing La Hija, who still holds the championship at 99. But this one, Emerson Jane retains her interim world. Next up, in an exceptional match, The Righteous defeats The Rascals, Desmond Xavier and Xavier Wolf, Mason and Slade, and Vando 48 when Dutch pin Xavier with his suplex brainbuster. They make defense number 2 of the tag team titles. Again, The Righteous, your tag team champions here in Slam City Wrestling. The Righteous, your Slam City Wrestling tag team champions after again taking them off of Los Gringos or Los Fantastico Gringo Locos, where El Fantasmo left for DDT. Gringo Loco was left without a partner, and we passed the title on as such. 76 overall, 78-74 for the Rascals, 66-78 for Mason and Slade, 70-62 for Dutch and Vincent, and Napier and Otis Kokar with a 72 and 66. Next up, we have Maki Ito defeating Priscilla Kelly in a death match with just under a 10-minute pinfall finish. 67 overall, 66 and 62 for Maki Ito and Priscilla Kelly. So not bad. Not bad. Next up, we get a hype video for the Slam City Wrestling's Triple Crown Championship title defense, where Tremont puts his title defenses on the line against Pac. 76 overall. Pac was great, as was Tremont, being able to go off script. Next up, we have Atticus Cogar defeating Wheeler Yuta in 7:34 with his headlock driver. 83-65-80 for Atticus and Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta came in at the end of last season, really pushing the boundaries with Atticus Cogar's world title defenses, costing him matches, not titles, but matches, which led to eventually a fatal 5-way loss with Kogar, Wheeler Yuta, Hoodfoot, who was here for a while, being involved, Shota Umino, who was with Wheeler Yuta in Kittle Attacks. That stable, but this is the last time. Wheeler Yuta is gone now after the show. Atticus Cogar with the victory here tonight for the Vandals, finally ridding themselves in Slam City Wrestling of Wheeler Yuta. Next up, And about that had great wrestling and a decent reaction. The Gates of Agony, Bishop Quan and Taylor Leona making their debut here tonight, defeating Rudo Lucha when Bishop Quan pinned Flamita Esquero. Flamita Esquero was head and shoulders above everyone else. 60-75 for Muertos and Esquero. Toa Leona and Bishop Quan with a 58-38 Samoan Savage gimmick. Got a great rating. Cameroonian Prince with an adequate rating. Flamita and Beast with a chemistry bonus, as with Con and Leona, as with the tag team specialist bonus, and they'll get better as they get the rust off. They haven't been wrestling for a while. It looks like 6 months or something since they were not renewed in AEW. So the Gates of Agony, I'm excited for this one, have debuted here in Slam City Wrestling with a huge victory over Rudo Lucha. Next up, we have LA Park Jr. defeating the young one, Zonique, in 8:58 by pinfall with the corkscrew body block. It was a Liga Lucha versus Liga Lucha match. A up-and-comer in the faction versus the faction, LA Park Jr. 58-50-64, LA Park Jr. with the victory. Zonique and LA Park Jr. unfortunately were both off their game, which led to the low rating. This was going to be a banger of a match, but nevertheless, LA Park Jr. is still at the top of the food chain in the Liga Lucha for now. They're friends, though. No heat. And an exceptional match. Pac defeats Matt Tremont in 12:46 with his brutalizer finish as Tremont passes out due to the pain. Pac wins the Triple Crown Championship for the second time. 72-63-81. Pac is your Triple Crown Championship. Now, when we started the series, we purchased a title. We folded 2 other titles into it, thus the Triple Crown name. So it's a true Triple Crown Championship. It's been going on for about 5 years now. That was a big angle in our first season. So Pac with the Triple Crown Championship here. We'll be moving on. Tremont. 2 more hardcore-y things. I have another title I'm set to debut for the first time in a long time. This will be just our first title we've ever had. And now we've had events. We've had the Deep South Rumble. We've had the Rocky Mountain Horror Cup. We've had your Earn a Spot on Christmas Eve show stuff, but we've never had a 4th championship, and we're going to be adding a 4th championship now. We're going to have the Slam City Triple Crown, the World Title, the Tag Titles, and then we're going to be adding another Men's Championship, which will be, well, you'll have to wait and see. But nevertheless, we'll be adding another title, and Pac will be sending Tremont to go fight for that title, ish, in that realm of that division, if you will. 81 overall. It's going to be something that leans on more hardcore-based stuff, since we're a hardcore/work rate promotion. Tremont fits that. We get hyped for our main event, where Effie, who won a chance after battling his way up the ladder all season, will take on the Southern Psychopath Mance Warner in our main event. All right, next up in an exceptional match, Dax Harwood One Cold Manders defeated Dax Harwood in a Texas death match after the Dr. Bomb and not beat the 10 count. The match was designed to tell a specific story. Dax Harwood obviously costing Manders that opportunity at Mance Warner's championship, which led to this match, with One Cold Manders with the victory over Dax Harwood. He's rusty. He put up a 77. We'll probably bring him in for future dates, but if now this was his storyline heading towards the season against Manders, a Slam City Wrestling legend, if you will. And Dax will be heading out doing the business on his back, with Manders getting the victory here tonight. Next up, La Hija defeats Kana in 13 minutes with her Mishi driver. Went out and tried to steal the show, which is what they did. 84-68 for La Hija and Kana. Kana with a 68, even given her advanced age. La Hija carried the match in terms of performance. 76-69-86. La Hija and Kana, probably one of our top matches of all time, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know the exact highest rated match, but this has to be top 5, top 4, top 3, maybe all time. 86 overall. And in the main event, fuck yes, Mance Warner, the Southern Psychopaths, defeated Effie in an ultra-violent death match in 13 minutes with his Dragon Sleeper, making defense number 11. And that's how we're going to end the season. Effie on top of, Mance Warner on top of Effie has, he likes it, I'm sure. 87 wrestling, 69 crowd, 85 overall. Fucking amazing main event finish to the season. I believe 86 is our highest rated show of all time. We might be pushing that here. 85, hell yes. The show increased our popularity in 2 regions. As you can see, the red notes are continuing to show, and I don't really know how to fix those. I'm thinking I have to update my broadcaster, but nevertheless, this was Slam City Wrestling's finale. Cineto, episode 150 of the series. Thanks for watching, everybody. The next 2 shows will be my 2 favorites. It's going to be Slam City Wrestling Homecoming, Day 1 and Day 2. We'll see you later and have a glorious rest of your day. Hey.